Hi you guys, I just wanted to check in and let you know that I'm thinking of you. I know that we're headed into our last week, which is next week, and with that being said, I know how much work it's taken to get to today. I posted the shopping list yesterday. I'm about to post the menu right after I get done with this, or uploading this video rather, and sending it to you. But I really just wanted to talk about the angle of progressing with your goals. And the only way that we can progress with our goals is making that daily decision that I will prepare my meals. I will not only prepare them, but eat them at the right times. I will resist the temptation that I know is coming my way. And then once we start to do that, then we can encourage, our mindset. We can encourage our body. We can also encourage our, really our decisions. And as we encourage our decisions, we understand that this is a day-to-day decision. We encourage our decisions because we've made the choice, right? And as you make the choice, that is the chance every single day that you make to become the better version of self. So the decisions that we make every single day are the factor to, are we really getting to our goals? And we will not be perfect. I know we've talked about this before, but if we can have 80 to 90% awesome, and then 10 to 20% not so awesome, and not so awesome might mean that I skipped my meal and I didn't eat it. Not so awesome might mean that I only ate half my meal. Not so awesome might mean that I grabbed about a handful of extra almonds and I wasn't supposed to eat them because it wasn't on the menu. Or I had a yogurt beach with my kids, you know. Those are real life things. I had 2 glasses of wine last night, you know. And the more that we, like, even the times that I've messed up, right? Like, my biggest struggles in life have taught me the most in my life. It wasn't the smooth sailing where I was just doing good all the time and learning all my lessons. I was actually learning my lessons, and especially with nutrition and my education side by side. I started to understand that I was learning the most when I fell off my wagon. And I started feeling a certain way, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like this feeling. I never want to feel this again. And of course we do it again, and then we say that again. But it got better and better feeling that way, because I was getting cleaner and cleaner with my habits. I would challenge myself to go 7 days, and then, then I would, mess up on day 8, and then I'm like, okay, I can do this, so then my 7 days turned into 8 days. And then my 8 days turned into 9. And then that's how it became a lifestyle. Like, I seriously was choosing this all the time because the feeling that I had was way better than me feeling inflamed and or really, really bloated. And then that falls into this new conversation that I wanted to bring up to you, and that is something that I just downloaded last week, because one of my nutrition friends, we always go back and forth with ideas and what's going on, what's new, and there's this app out there that I've been using and experimenting with and understanding. And I'm fascinated by understanding what the additives are in the food that I'm picking up for my kids, myself, and going to parties and making 7-layer dip and stuff. And I'm like, I really want to start medicating everyone through good nutrition rather than poisoning even my own friends. Like, when I take something to a party, I'm like, do I really want to grab the worst and the cheapest? I'm like, I don't want to anymore. I don't want my husband to eat poisonous foods. I definitely don't want my kids eating poisonous foods. And we're getting to that spot where in life where nothing is the same anymore. Like, a bag of fries from McDonald's 30 years ago to now are completely different, and these additives we don't know much about. And so I use this app, and I'm going to post it, but it's Yuka, Y-U-K-A. It's owned by 2 vegan girls, and I don't know that it's perfect, but it gives me a guideline, and they are relentless about sharing the additives. I really don't mind, like Siete, it says that it's good. It doesn't say that it's really good because it says that it's too much sodium and calories. Well, yes, but it's no additives, no hazardous additives, and it's grain-free product, and we are all about grain-free, right? So, and yes, is it processed? Yep. And will it have some additives that might have limited risk and or no risk? Yeah. But the red zone is where I do not want to be. I want nothing of the red elements, which are the hazardous ingredients in our food. Number one that you will see all the time is sucralose. These are carcinogenic rat poison elements that are in our food. America does not care what our additives are in there. All America cares about is that they disclose that information in fine print, and they can market it any way that they want to. So that's where my research comes in every single day. And so last week I downloaded this app, Yuka, and I've been using it for liquids and also cosmetics. There's a lot of hazardous elements in our cosmetics that we're using, and it's seeping through our skin, which our skin is our largest working and also organ on our body. And when anything penetrates through our skin, where do you think it's going? So this is shampoos. So the phthalates, PHALATES, are decreasing everyone's testosterone, including the men, and over the years, and it's getting more potent in these cosmetic products. And also even gluten is in chapsticks, lip gloss, lipstick, and these are things that I don't even use anymore because they're full of gluten and it seeps through. I might not be ingesting it, but I'm using it topically, and it will seep into my system and treat as the same way as me digesting it. So I've just been using that and hopes to find these little better ways opposed to me. What I do these days is I look at the nutrition label and I'm looking for these hazardous additives inside of them, and sometimes I don't catch them because there's 30 different ingredients in there, and it's just like overwhelming. So this app has literally changed my life. I am like so happy because 90% of the products that and also ingredients that I have promoted in Project C and also my clean eating have met the mark, and I'm really pumped about that. I feel so honored to continue in my education and be able to share these things, because it's nothing to hoard. This information is nothing to hoard. This information is to announce and pronounce and scream to our friends and family, because I truly do believe that what we're ingesting and what we're topically putting on our bodies are hurting us the most. And of course our environment and our mindset, stress kills, but at this point in our lives, this is where I'm seeing it the most. And like over the years, everything's changed so dramatically that we are finally, there's organizations that are catching on, and there's people like me and you that are really understanding that we need to tap into this. So what can we do to encourage this behavior beyond the challenge? And that's why I do these challenges all the time. I have girls that are in this challenge right now that have done it over and over and over again, because every single time we do a challenge, there's a new menu every single time. I do not reuse my menus and my shopping list. And I do that because I want to show you that there's variety. I want you to know that we don't just have to eat asparagus, sweet potatoes, and chicken to get the body that we want or to feel great. It's actually the colors of the rainbow, and encouraging us to eat the colors of the rainbow so we can get so many different vitamins and minerals and nutritious value of the macros, which is our carbs and our proteins and our essential fats, into our system so we can perform at our greatest level. Perform means not only physically but also mindfully, and if we can do those two as well with getting the blue light from the sun from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Look that up, blue light, and finding ourselves in these better sleeping rhythms at night we are more optimal for the next day. And a lot of that has to do with not only our food and our blue light and our sleep and, you know, managing all that, but managing our water intake and making sure that we are moisturized from the inside out. Yeah, so this is a lot of information. Thank you guys so much for just like moving forward and pressing into this and leaning into this. I know that the weekly checkups are kind of hard to do, but if we don't have an accountability buddy and we don't have something that we're, you know, looking forward to and getting excited about, even though we're not perfect, like that's what allows us to step back and step back and step back and step back. And really what I want you to do is have this on the forefront of your mind, because this is really at some people's, you know, times of their life, it's life or death, you know. And so I want to speak and breathe and do more life than death. Knowing God willed it's going to come, but gosh, can we make it a little bit easier? That's all I'm asking. So care for you guys, love you guys, and just keep pushing on. We can do this together. I'm going to post the menu right now.